Hi, I'm Busker James. Welcome to my channel. I just returned from the 2010 Olympic Games as a busker over there. I was a team with my sister. We were doing a busking since the Olympics after we had done our auditions with TransLink and passed the auditions. We played in quite a few stations and really had a great time. I want to first of all start on the positives of being a busker at the 2010 Olympics. My first positive is I had a video which is in my favorites on my channel here, and it's about a homeless busker, has a beard and usually hugging his guitar, and incredible busker, incredible singer. And I had the opportunity of meeting Andre, and that just made my day when I got to shake his hand, because he's an absolutely incredible guy. Next positive, as we were busking in busking in Vancouver, TransLink stations and Granville Street, we had absolutely no trouble with any of the law officers, not one. And I want to take this opportunity to make sure that I put on my channel on YouTube that the police, whether it be the Vancouver City Police, the RCMP, or the TransLink Police, or any of the other police officers who came from across the country during the Olympics, I want to applaud you for the way that you treated the buskers in Vancouver during the 2010 Olympics. And I want to say thank you for treating us so well. And my next positive on busking at the 2010 Olympics is the businesses and the citizens of Vancouver, and all the businesses, the little hot dog stands, and all the volunteers who were there. I want to say thank you to you all, because I have been treated so well. I never had any trouble with finding anything. I'd stop at a service station if I was lost. They'd give me proper directions and stuff like that. Worked out very well. And I want to applaud the businesses also, and the people. The buskers that I met in Vancouver, and I met close to 100, I suppose, and very respectful as well. The buskers of Vancouver are incredible. Vancouver is the type of place that's a busker's heaven. And also, another note, I'd like to thank the city of Vancouver, where I was yesterday to find out about buskers licenses for the future. We were also treated with total respect at City Hall in Vancouver. That too, I want to applaud the city of Vancouver for being so kind and understanding about buskers. And I know that as a busker here in Nanaimo, BC, Canada, and asking questions about Vancouver and busking is totally like the difference between day and night. The city of Vancouver do support buskers, and I saw it very clearly. I have only one negative about all of this, and it may be interesting, but when my sister and I, Kathy, we went over to Vancouver, and then we went up to Burnaby to do our auditions for TransLink. We passed the audition process, and they requested a criminal records check from the community that we live in, which would be Nanaimo. And Nanaimo gave me my criminal records check, because I have a letter which is right here from TransLink indicating that it needed to be done, and I also have emails from the community relations coordinator of TransLink saying that we were volunteering. So according to a bylaw that they have in Nanaimo, it's bylaw 7041, it indicates that if you're volunteering, then your criminal records check should be done at a reduced rate, which would be I got charged $10 because I showed them this letter here at the police station here at the RCMP station in Nanaimo. So there's my receipt for $10. There's my criminal records check, which was sent over to TransLink. And this is what blows me away. My sister went in a week after I did, showed the same letter to the same people at the front at the Nanaimo RCMP office, and they charged her $25 for the same criminal records check. And we were working as a team in Vancouver. So this gets confusing because they're telling her that she's not a volunteer because TransLink is not a non-profit society, so she has to pay full price. Well, yesterday when we were in TransLink's office in Burnaby, we found out indeed they are a non-profit society, also the same as the city of Nanaimo is a non-profit society. And I'm also the president of the Beat of the Street Buskers Society here in Nanaimo, which is a non-profit society. My sister Kathy is the vice president and treasurer of the Beat of the Street Society. And still, they would not give her a reduced rate on her criminal records check. So, I mean, it's only $15 difference, but it's not the $15 that's at issue here. The issue is the staff at the Nanaimo RCMP office in the front treated me different than what they did my sister, and we had exactly the same letter. So we're going to see what happens with the future of this. We're going to see what we can do about getting proper clarification. Now, this bylaw 7041, it has a kind of a clause at the bottom that says that if you're a volunteer, you get a reduced rate, but it doesn't say you have to volunteer in Nanaimo. Let's say, for example, you volunteered in Vancouver, or let's say, just out of the blue, you had something happening in Prince Rupert, British Columbia, and you wanted to volunteer up there. You wanted a criminal records check. Now, they're going to charge you $25 because you're volunteering in Prince Rupert? Another thing, the Salvation Army, I noticed that there were some people from Nanaimo over there. There are also volunteers from Nanaimo over working at the Olympics. Now, did they get charged $10 or did they get charged $25? There is an issue here, and it needs to be dealt with. And regardless if it's $15 or 15 cents, makes no difference. The Nanaimo RCMP must treat people with respect, and it's time that they did. I was treated very well. And another thing that's quite strange is when I went to get my criminal records check, the officer that I dealt with had the same last name as I did, and maybe that's a difference. Maybe he saw my last name was the same as his, so he gave me a reduced rate. But this letter tells it. It's we're volunteering for TransLink as street entertainers. We're volunteering, and that's the only negative I have. But all the rest are positive. I was down on Granville Street when Canada won the hockey game, and I'll tell you, it was an experience of a lifetime. Incredible, and I've never seen so many people. Gosh, within about an 8-block to 10-block radius, there must have been well over 100,000 people, and I thought it was just a beautiful experience, just great. So anyways, that's all I have to say at this time about busking at the 2010 Olympics and some more of my experiences, and I will be adding more as I gather information and do more research. I'm Busker James. Have a great day.